Why, hello there. It's Mr. McFlanagan, your old buddy, your old pal, your old chum. I just got done watching a video by Drifter, which I really like Drifter, and he kind of gave me an idea because he was talking about Titanfall and talking about the do's and the don'ts of Titanfall, and I really haven't gave you guys my opinion on the do's and the don'ts. I've just kind of said I like the game, it's cool, I like it. Where I'm going to give you kind of my view on what I like, what I don't like. And I'm going to use something that he said. He said that he thinks a lot of the reason why this game is kind of dying out very fast is because there's not a lot of customization. There's not a lot of gun choices. There's not a lot of Titanfall choices. So here's my opinion on that. He kind of thinks that there should be more guns in the game. I really don't. I mean, I came from a background of Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 1, where, there was that one weapon that was really good, and the fun in the game was just getting really good with that one weapon, and learning the maps, and becoming a very fluent player. Ooh, get kicked in the face. But, like I said, I come from games where the guns were very simple, like Gears of War, there was one gun that was good. Halo, there was one gun that was good. And I think those games were very fair, and they were very balanced. And I feel like this game is very fair and very balanced. But in this modern age of Call of Duty, where we've been able to customize and unlock and get gold guns and camos, I feel like a game like this is going to suffer from other games, putting their impression upon this game. And what I wanted to say is what my idea is. My idea would be is to leave the guns the way they are, but I think they should put in different skin packs. If you want to play with a RC that looks like an AK-47, if you want to play with that, then you can do that. So don't change the guns. Don't put more guns in to throw the weapon balance off, because the weapon balance is perfect. But make it where you can make the standard issue guns look any way you want. I mean, if you want to play with the RC carbine, very first gun, this gun that I have right here with the suppressor, if you want to play with that and make it look like a AK-47, I think that's what they should do. And they should have tons of camo packs, because camo packs don't do anything to the game. They really don't. And because, when I played Black Ops 1, what kept me playing so much was that you didn't unlock the AK-47 until you got to like a level 40-something. And to me, the AK-47 has always just been one of the coolest looking guns. I've always thought it was really cool. I seen it in a movie one time with it had a drum magazine, an AK-47 with a drum magazine on it, and I thought, man, that gun is just ridiculous. And how it actually sounds in real life is just, it sounds crazy. It's like a violin. It's like the violin of guns. And I think that would keep people playing more, wouldn't you? If you could have the car SMG look like an MP7 or something of that nature, would that keep you playing this game? Because it would be perfect. It's not throwing the balance of the game off. It's still keeping it very, very balanced. Because I think the game has extreme fairness. I think that's one of the game's problems too, is it is extremely fair. Because I feel like in Call of Duty we try to find an algorithm or find a way to bullshit other players. We find the most OP class, and we just bullshit other players, and that's how we get good, that's how we dominate. Where in this game, there's not really a lot of ways to dominate the other player than just to play well. You just have to be a good player. You have to go on Twitch, or you have to go on YouTube and see what other players are doing, figure out their styles, and, use that. And I think that's where the skill is in this game. It's not necessarily just bullshit, where, Black Ops 2, you strap on your Remington, your C4 class, or your Quickscope, and you just bullshit people, where in this game you can't do that. I think it's very, very, very fair. It's a fair game. And I've also watched a little bit of the old Blacklight Retribution beta gameplay, and in that game, literally, the assault rifles and guns, you can do anything you want. You can make your gun look however you want. You can adjust the damage rating. You can adjust the rate of fire. You could do anything you want. You could make your gun unlike anybody else's in the world. It's pretty cool. I've been watching Fist play that, and it's very entertaining, and I like that idea. But my only problem with that is when you can adjust the rate of fire, you can adjust all that stuff, like, it makes the gun play the way you want, but it also throws the game completely out of whack. If there's not gun balance, then I'm going to leave a game. I'm done with it. Like, for instance, Black Ops 2, I've always hated that game because the gun balance is so bad. All they did was nerf ARs the whole entire time, and they only nerfed the snipers one time. And that really, really, really peeved me and pissed me off. But yeah, guys. I mean, I think that would be cool. You know, Titanfall. They put out a bunch of gun skins. Like you could play with a Galil, or you could play with any real life gun. Wouldn't that be awesome? When you think that would be just a great idea, but still keep the same damage ratings, the same ADS time, all that. I think that would be just a sick idea. And I would like to see the Titans have, different skins, different camos. I think that would make it very, very interesting. Like, if you could, I want a Titan where he just looks like a big ogre or something, where he almost looks like a beast. That would be kind of cool. Or like a Transformers pack. I think a Transformers pack would make this game just explode. That'd be awesome. But they probably don't want to pay the rights to do the Transformers thing. But I think it would really help the game, especially with kids. A lot of kids want to play as a Transformer, I think. I mean, that's what's pretty cool, because a lot of the Titans look kind of generic. And ooh, we get ripped out and thrown, son. And what you're watching here is a 141 attrition score. I get like 19 pilot kills. I mean, I absolutely mop these kids up. And in this game, what's kind of cool is good players win. They typically win every single time, because there's not any real way to camp the other team. I mean, there's no riot shields and IEDs laying everywhere. And if a guy kills you, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. It really doesn't make me mad, because I know I can just spawn back in, try a different plan, and usually be successful. So, I mean, this game really doesn't make me mad. It's just a lot of fun. But I do think that there is one thing that they should do, too, is go ahead and release that download content pack and be working your ass off on more download content, because this game needs download content, whether it's gun skins, camos, maps, because people are bored already. I mean, they really are. I mean, I'm not one of these people that gets bored with a game just because there's not enough customization. That's never been my problem. Like I said, I played Halo 2, and it was my favorite game ever made, and there was no customization. The only thing you could do in that game was change the color of your character. That's it. And that was one of the most successful games of all time. But Call of Duty's ruined that for people. Now people want everything customizable. But, if that's what people want, they should be doing it. They should be cranking out more maps. They should be cranking out more gun skins. They should be cranking out more camos. And they should give it to you fast, because this game still has a lot of hype. There's still a lot of people playing it. But it's starting to lose people just because of that. And I feel like that's something they really need to work on. And I know they've already said they're going to release Titanfall 2 and blah blah blah. Everybody's saying, well, that's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. No, this is still the game. This game has only been out for a month. They just need to figure out a way to keep this game fresh and new. They don't really need to worry about another game, because I feel like this game's great. And a couple of the maps are just like this map here, City of Angels, is amazing. With the way you can move and how fast you can get across this map, even though it's such a big map, it plays so good. It plays so smooth. I mean, I feel like I'm no more than, a couple seconds away from finding a pilot. And I pick up my last Titan here as the game's rounding up. And I actually mop these dudes up, and you get the victory. And I got this victory, and you're saying, well, why is the game still going? I'll tell you what, it's the epilogue. And I really don't like this epilogue. I don't know why they put it in the game. I feel like it's just kind of a waste of time. Once the game's over, it should be over. Or, if they're going to keep the epilogue in the game, they should make it where the points still count. And if they don't want to make it where the points still count, then here's what should happen. You win, you beat the enemy team. They have one try to make it to this ship to get away, and if they die, it's over. But if you won this round, then what should happen is you just keep spawning in. I mean, you shouldn't die and then just have to watch this epilogue if you won. If you won, you should just keep spawning in and having unlimited chances to kill the other team before the ship gets away. I mean, that's just kind of my view. I think that's fair. I won. Why should I have to sit and watch this shit? But I'm giving my buddies high fives here. My Titans. What's up, friend? High five, high five. And the game's over, and it's a 141, 19 pilot kills, 3 Titan kills, 53 minion kills with only 4 deaths.